I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Thursday, the 29th of April. Beautiful weather today. But for the weekend, a big storm system setting up with potential for heavy rain, strong to severe storms. Where will that axis of the heavier rain fall? Still a pretty tough call. Let's see if we can get specific here. We'll start with some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. First off, down in Mobile Bay. This is battleship USS Alabama. As seen from our Skycam there, it's clear. Hey, look at that shot. The full moon is seen from Mount Cheahaw. A few high cirrus clouds there giving the sky a really neat texture. And from Hamilton, there's a look at that big moon up in northwest Alabama's Marion County, where our friends up there could see some very heavy rain this weekend. Let's check it out. This is the water vapor satellite shot early this morning. There's your big trough developing out west. You see some high cirrus clouds scooting on top of the ridge here, but again, today looks good. It should be mostly sunny. A cool start this morning. Readings are mostly in the 40s everywhere. Birmingham 48. Cool spot Gadsden at 43. We're expecting a high close to 80 today with a good deal of sunshine through some high clouds. Okay, already a flash flood watch in effect for chunks of the Memphis County warning area, parts of the Little Rock area. Wind advisories across a large part of the nation's heartland as this big trough gets its act together. And I think the greatest concern will be for very heavy rain in this axis of strong storms. And speaking of that, here's the convective outlook today. We got a slight risk of severe weather. That's the standard risk as defined by SPC from Kansas up to about Minneapolis, St. Paul. Tomorrow could be a very active day west of Alabama. We've got the standard risk from Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi north. And the probabilities are highest for places like Little Rock, Greenville, Mississippi, Monroe, Louisiana, and way up north for Chicago, Milwaukee, back over toward the Quad Cities. And we'll keep an eye on things there. And then Saturday, which is day 3, a slight risk, just clipping northwest Alabama. And that area looks very well defined to us. Basically, places like Jackson, Little Rock, Monroe, Memphis, Louisville, Indianapolis, and Cincinnati. And I think this is the biggest problem. Now, I think this placement of the heaviest rain might be a little too far east. It's got the bullseye at Muscle Shoals, and no doubt the Shoals should see some heaviest rain. We figured the axis would be maxed out a little to the west in Memphis and Greenville, Mississippi, and places like that. But the idea is very good in that the heaviest rain will be over the northwestern corner of the state, and the amounts greatly taper off as you go down south. And again, it's a very challenging forecast, as you'll see. Let's take a look at modeling. This is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today. There's your trough out west. We've got ridging here, so a nice day today, sunny and warmer with a high close to 80. Tomorrow, going to be a breezy and warm day, mid-80s likely. We think the day will be generally dry. Showers begin to form down to the south, and those probably will creep in here tomorrow night. So I think the day will be dry, and then a chance of showers tomorrow night. And there's Saturday, and you can see the deep trough well to the west, a warm 588 ridge over Florida. And there's a look at the modeling, and no doubt the GFS is wetter on this run. Still, the best chance of strong to severe storms and really heavy rain northwest of here. We will mention a chance of scattered showers and storms Saturday with the most concentrated activity near Muscle Shoals up in the northwestern corner of the state. It'll be warm, breezy, and very muggy. Feel like summer with those dew points up there probably in the upper 60s. And then Sunday, you see the deal. The axis of the heaviest rain is still northwest of here. Memphis, right down the Mississippi River. And in Alabama, it looks like a pretty decent chunk of the day could be dry. Again, we're going to mention scattered showers and storms. And if you live up around Muscle Shoals and Hamilton, it could be a very wet day. But the greatest issue for flooding, we think, will stay just northwest of here. And then Monday of next week, this time the GFS wants to push the storms on through here. And by Tuesday of next week, we got a strong vortex scooting through, and that pushes the bulk of that rain off to the east with only a few lingering showers. Not so sure we buy into this. This is the first time we've seen that. Most of the global guidance, including the European, has a very slow progression of the main band of showers and storms right through here early next week. So for now, we're going to maintain a good chance of showers and storms on Monday and Tuesday. We'll tweak that as needed. And then by Wednesday of next week, we go dry. And a week from today, look at the trough forming over the east. And that would be a dry, pleasant day. We'll check the end of the forecast on May 14th. We've got flat ridging is the westerly shift to the north, and that looks relatively benign if that happens to be correct. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.